G'day guys, this is David Nerador talking from the Xylem Zone here today, and I don't know if you can see much in the background for me there. It's looking down to the Gold Coast and down to the hinterland, and you can see that foreshore of all the properties sitting down the coastline there. And I think one of the biggest cons of getting into the property when you're first starting out is that people just think that automatically by buying a property somehow their life's going to improve, and invariably that's not always true. There's plenty of people that have gone out there and purchased properties, and they've happened to have bought in the wrong areas, and they've bought at the wrong type of the market, or they've bought the wrong type of property, or they've bought a property with the wrong tenants, or they've got a property that has termites in it, and there's all these different problems and issues that can go on. And even though they might have got some tax benefits potentially, maybe even not, they might have even bought a property, thought they were going to tax benefits and didn't understand that, and didn't even get the benefit because they weren't set up the right way with the right distributions. So I suppose what I'm saying is that buying a property doesn't automatically mean that you're going to make money and it's going to improve your life. In actual fact, sometimes it can make your life harder and actually really screw things up and hurt your cash flow, and then create pressure on your finances, which affects your relationship and all of a sudden limits your lifestyle and things you want to do. So you really do need to understand clearly what you're trying to achieve. And the Gold Coast is a classic. I mean, you look at that down there, there's plenty of people that come on a holiday and they come to the Gold Coast and they go, wow, what an awesome place. I'm going to buy a property here. And they're only buying because they've happened to have flown up here and they're having a holiday, and they've walked past a real estate agent and they think, oh, that must be a good idea. And it's probably, again, one of the worst decisions they could ever make, especially if they buy on the foreshore and they buy a high-rise apartment. They might not understand that because it's a high-rise apartment, the banks won't give them a loan for more than 50%, and they thought they could get a loan for only 10%. They might not understand that the market's had a great tumble in pricing because there's a massive oversupply in the Gold Coast of units, but they'd heard the market was going good in the Gold Coast, but that was because of houses. So the average person that doesn't kind of play in this game, it really can make really costly decisions that can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars because they make the first poor decision. So just think about it. When you drive a car, the first time you do it, it's pretty scary, but then you get good at it, right? Same as riding a bike. But if you've only bought a property once in your life, or never at all, or it's only been your own home, and now you're going to buy a property based on information from a newspaper or TV, how can you be sure that the property you're buying is going to be the right one to suit your circumstances, that matches the market, that's going to make you money in the short term and going to help you get your outcomes that you're trying to achieve? Because ultimately, if the property doesn't help you achieve your own personal life goals, what is the point of buying the property? You might as well pay off your home loan faster, or go on some holidays and have some fun. So bottom line is, you really need to think this through. So what I'm saying is, you need a clear plan and a clear strategy before you buy your first property. Don't go and buy the property and work out the steps afterwards. And if you do that, and that's a lot of reading, a lot of work, or sit down and work with someone who knows what they're talking about, and that's what we really do. It's a focus on teaching people the skills, then people avoid those mistakes. But it's really important to get it started correctly right from the beginning. Anyway, guys, hope that helps for today. It's a beautiful day here. Great to live on the Gold Coast. Glad I don't live down in the hustle bustle, but it's always great to go down and visit down there, heading down there for some meetings now. But I love sitting up here and looking down and getting away from the traffic and being surrounded by this beautiful nature, because ultimately this is what property to me is all about: freedom of lifestyle, the ability to travel and do the things that you really want to do. Thanks for listening to me. Keep an eye out for more videos on the cons of property investing and how to avoid them, and look forward to talking to you soon. Ciao.